Hi children, welcome to Nanny Storytime. Today we're going to read about Corduroy. Corduroy is this little bear. Okay, let's see what happens. Corduroy is a bear who once lived in the toy department of a big store. Day after day, he waited with all the other animals and dolls for somebody to come along and take him home. There they are, a doll and a giraffe and a rabbit and a clown and Corduroy right in the middle. He's cute, huh? He's a cute bear. Okay, the store was always filled with shoppers buying all sorts of things, but no one ever seemed to want a small bear in green overalls. Then one morning a little girl stopped and looked straight into Corduroy's eyes. "Oh, Mommy," she said, "look, there's a very bear I've always wanted." "Well, not today, dear," her mother sighed. "I've already spent too much money. Besides, he doesn't look new. He's lost a button to one of his shoulder straps." See, all these people buying all kinds of stuff, and there he sits. He looks a tiny bit sad because nobody's taken him home yet. But that little girl thought he was awful cute. Okay, well, Corduroy watched them sadly as they walked away. "I didn't know I had lost a button," he said to himself. "Tonight, I'll see if I can find it." So see, there he is as he's watching, and then it's nighttime, and he's going to wait till nighttime and look for the button. He don't know where it is, but he's going to try to find it. All right, let's see. Late that evening, when all the shoppers had gone and the doors were shut and locked, Corduroy climbed carefully down from his shelf and began searching everywhere on the floor for his lost button. He was just looking everywhere. And he didn't mind it downstairs. So, suddenly he felt the floor moving under him. Quite by accident, he had stepped onto an escalator. That's the rolling stairs that take you up. And he went up. Could this be a mountain, he wondered. I think I've always wanted to climb a mountain. That's silly, isn't it? He doesn't know what that is. But it's just stairways to get to the next floor. He thinks it's a mountain. It seems like a mountain to a little bear, I'm sure. He stepped off of the escalator as it reached the next floor, and there before his eyes was a most amazing sight. Tables and chairs and lamps and sofas and rows of beds. This must be a place. A palace, or this must be a palace, Corduroy guessed. I've always wanted to live in a palace. So he went upstairs into the furniture department, and they had furniture, and lamps and lights and beds, everything up there in that big store. He thought it was a palace. He didn't know. Okay. Well, he wandered around admiring the furniture. "This must be a bed," he said. "I've always wanted to sleep in a bed." And he crawled up onto a large, thick mattress. And all at once he saw something small and round. "Why, here's my button," he cried, and he tried to pick it up. But like all the other buttons on the mattress, it was tied down tight. That wasn't really his button. He thought it was, but it wasn't. It was for the bed to hold everything together. Oh my gosh. Let's see what happens then. Well, he yanked and pulled with both paws until pop! Off came the button, and off of the mattress Corduroy toppled. He pulled so hard he lost his balance and fell over. Toppled and bang into a tall floor lamp. Over it fell with a crash. Oh my gosh, he's falling so hard. See, here, goes flipping off the bed, and he hits that lamp pole, and everything falls down. Oh my goodness gracious. What a day, huh? Well, Corduroy didn't know it, but there was someone else awake in the store, the night watchman. He was going his rounds on the floor above when he heard the crash, and he came dashing down the escalator. "Now, who in the world did that?" he exclaimed. "Somebody must be hiding around here." He's looking. He doesn't see anybody, but he knows somebody had to be there for that lamp to be knocked over. He flashed the light under and over the sofas and the beds until he came to the biggest bed of all. And there he saw two fuzzy little brown ears sticking up from under the cover. Okay, his light flashed and he saw those two fuzzy ears sticking up from under the cover. Hello, he said. How did you get upstairs? See, he just saw his little ears. He was covered up. So he uncovered him and said, hello, how'd you get up here? How'd you get upstairs? Well, the watchman tucked Corduroy under his arm and carried him down the escalator. And he set him on the shelf of the toy department with the other animals and dolls. So, see, he didn't know how he got up there, but he carried him back down there to the rest of the toys and put him back where he belonged. Let's see what happens next. Well, Corduroy was just waking up when the first customer came into the store in the morning. And there, looking at him with a wide, warm smile, was the same little girl he'd seen only the day before. I'm Lisa, she said, and you're going to be my very own bear. Last night, I counted what I've saved in my piggy bank, and my mother said I could bring you home. She was so excited, she had no money to buy him. Yay! She thought he was so cute. She liked him. Say, come on, Paige, open for Nanny. Let's get to see. Shall I put him in a box for you? The sales lady asked. Oh, no, thank you, Lisa answered, and she carried Corduroy home in her arms. She wouldn't hold him. She went all the way up the flight of stairs into her family's apartment and straight to her own room. She was so excited she got that bear. She just loved him. He's so sweet and cute. Let's see what happens. Corduroy blinked, and there was a chair and a chest of drawers alongside a girl-sized bed. Stood a little bitty bed, just the right size for him. The room was small, nothing like the enormous palace in the department store. This must be home, he said. I know I've always wanted a home. And Lisa sat down with Corduroy on her lap and began to sew a button on his overalls. I like you the way you are, she said, but you'll be more comfortable with your shoulder strap fastened. So she was sewing a button on for him. See that little bed for him? Just his size, so perfect. Let's see what happens next. You must be a friend, said Corduroy. I've always wanted a friend. Me too, said Lisa, and gave him a big hug. Aw, the end. Hope y'all have had fun. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.